So human factors progression in oil and gas. So that's what I want to talk about briefly today, is kind of, where the industry started and where the industry is going with respect to human factors and how people actually operate the major energy infrastructure of the world. So, I'll say back in the day, because I'm a millennial, people would drive to sites. So your engineering team would get together, your commercial team determine the changes that needed to be made on the assets that day to maximize profits. So, and then your field operator would go out and execute those changes, sometimes by turning a valve by hand. So now we're to the point where if companies have not already moved to fully remote operations, they're certainly doing that right now, especially a huge push in the upstream. So central control rooms are safe and controlled environments. And so all of the IoT equipment, or industrial IoT as folks call it, is already on the pipelines or the wells. The data is being fed back typically by a satellite connection to these control rooms, where the control room operator has visibility into what the assets are doing and can make decisions with a commercial team and an engineering team much closer to maximize the profits of the asset. Now, like all industries, things evolve and change, so the only constant in life is change. So what's going to happen next? Now, what I see happening next is we have these great technologies in our phones and on tablets. What I see happening next is that operations become simple enough that control room operators can operate these assets via a tablet. So they're operating from a tablet anywhere via a safe and simplified, secure operation. So of course, at that point, cybersecurity infrastructure will be absolutely locked down. Control rooms themselves will cease to exist. And this is just where I see the industry going. Think about yourself. You no longer use a landline and have to be at home to use the landline. You have your phone anywhere you go. I think that that's going to happen. Not that I think, I'm fairly confident. I know that will happen in heavy industry as well, starting with, of course, control rooms. So here's the timeline of progression. Of course, we don't know how long this timeline will be, but I think that this is going to be coming sooner than you think. And this is certainly the vision that us at CruxOCM have towards the future of control room operations, and really streamlining and making this as simple as possible to operate these assets. Great.